Ignoring is not weakness, it is control. Most people react to everything. Every comment, every insult, every opinion. Stoicism teaches a dangerous truth. Not everything deserves your attention. The moment you react impulsively, you hand your power away. Ignoring is choosing where your energy goes. The world constantly tries to pull you into noise. Arguments, gossip, provocation, drama, none of it improves your life. Ignoring is how you protect your mind from becoming a battlefield. Stoics understood that peace is not found by winning every fight, but by refusing unnecessary ones. Silence unsettles those who seek control over you. When someone wants a reaction and you give them nothing, it forces them to face themselves. Ignoring breaks manipulation. It starves ego and it exposes intention. This is not cruelty, it is clarity. Ignoring teaches emotional discipline. You still feel anger, you still feel irritation. Stoicism never denies emotion, it teaches mastery over it. Ignoring is the space between feeling and acting, and that space is where wisdom lives. Most disrespect survives on attention. People provoke because reactions reward them. When you ignore disrespect calmly, it loses its power. Stoics believe dignity is preserved not by retaliation, but by restraint. Ignoring protects your long-term focus. Every distraction steals time from your growth. When you ignore what doesn't align with your purpose, progress accelerates. Stoicism is ruthless about priorities. Not everything deserves mental real estate. You begin to see how much energy you were wasting. Explaining yourself. Defending your choices. Chasing validation. Ignoring ends that cycle. You don't need to be understood by everyone. You need to be aligned with yourself. Ignoring creates quiet authority. People notice when you don't react. When you don't rush to prove anything. When you move calmly while others panic. This presence commands respect without effort. Some people only exist to distract you from becoming better. Their opinions are loud. Their intentions unclear. Ignoring is how you outgrow environments that no longer serve you. Stoicism teaches selective attention. Because character is shaped by what you allow in. Ignoring is not avoidance, it is choice. You choose peace over chaos. Progress over drama. Strength over ego. This choice reshapes your identity. The strongest people are not the loudest. They don't argue online. They don't chase approval. They don't react emotionally. They build quietly. Ignoring is one of their sharpest tools. Final grounded conclusion: the power of ignoring is the power of self-respect. You cannot control others, but you can control access to your attention. Guard it fiercely. Spend it wisely. Build a life that doesn't need constant defense. Ignoring becomes necessary when engagement costs you peace. There are conversations that never led anywhere. Arguments that repeat. People who don't listen, only wait to respond. Stoicism teaches that wisdom is knowing when to exit, not when to win. Not every message deserves a reply. Some texts are sent to test you. Some comments are bait. Some questions are traps. Ignoring them is not rude, it's intelligent. When you respond to everything, you live on other people's schedule. You learn quickly who respects you and who just wants access. The moment you stop replying instantly, certain people get offended. They accuse you of changing. In truth, you've stopped being available for nonsense. Stoicism teaches that boundaries reveal relationships. Ignoring protects your self-image. Explaining yourself repeatedly lowers your value in your own eyes. When you stand firm in silence, you reinforce self-trust. You don't need permission to live deliberately. There are people who thrive on reaction, not resolution. They provoke, criticize, mock, or subtly undermine. Ignoring them removes their leverage. Stoics understood that starving negativity is more effective than confronting it. Silence gives you time to think clearly. Instead of reacting emotionally, you pause. You observe. You decide. This space prevents regret. Many lives are damaged not by bad intentions, but by unfiltered reactions. Ignoring trains patience in a world addicted to instant response. Everything demands attention now. Stoicism resists this urgency. You respond when calm, not when pressured. That alone separates you from chaos. You start noticing how often people mistake availability for obligation. Just because you can reply doesn't mean you should. Just because you understand doesn't mean you must explain. Ignoring reminds others that your time is not public property. Some bridges are better left unmaintained. Not every relationship deserves effort. Some fade naturally when you stop forcing them. Stoicism teaches acceptance, not clinging. The more you ignore, the more selective your life becomes. Less noise, fewer conflicts, clearer goals, stronger focus. This is not isolation, it's refinement. Final realistic close. The power of ignoring is not about ego or superiority. It's about survival in a noisy world. When you guard your attention, you guard your future. If this message feels real to you and you want more grounded Stoic lessons for everyday life, subscribe to this channel. We help you master yourself, not the crowd.